Hello everyone, this is General Odom. Welcome to our very first Let's Play City Skylines. So today I am going to start a new game, and we will be playing on one of these maps. So here you can choose what map you want to use. So you have Green Plains, River Run, Blackwoods, and each one kind of has their own benefits in terms of natural resources. So you have oil, you have ore resources, farming, and also forestry resources. You can also select left-hand traffic. I'm going to ignore that for now. I am going to go to Lagoon Shore. It has a fair amount of water, decent amount of resources for ore and also forestry resources. You can also see what type of outside connection it currently has. It has the highway connections, trains, ship, and plane connections. Suitable area for building. So we only have 56% of the map that we can build on. This will be the kind of like generic normal game mode that you can play. There is also sandbox, which you see here. You can have unlimited money and whatnot. But this is more or less when you start a new game, this is how it's going to look like. We're just gonna kind of go through the beginning. So we'll start off with a hello message, and it'll tell us to build some roads and some zoning. So you can read that if you like as I close it out. And there's also a Twitter bird that basically is a Twitter feed of the people living in your city. And since we don't have anyone here, this will be empty for now. So here we'll go to build roads, and you can build different types of roads. Of course, right now you can only build 2-lane roads until you unlock different ones, but each one has their own benefits, and also some of them have different speeds. On the bottom left you'll see that this is, I believe, European time, or yes, European, so 19, so it's going to be day, month, year. Okay, so if I want to build this city, I can start off just by doing this. And I can build a road. Aha! So you'll notice that there's like these grid lines here. Let me show you what that actually does. So if I zone this properly, I can actually build houses. So this is low density residential zone. So green, so similar to SimCity. Now green is residential. Blue is commercial for stores and boutiques, and then you have commercial zones, or rather industrial zones, for yellow, which does local businesses, let's see, producing goods and causes pollution, more or less. So, alright, so it looks like somebody is starting to move in, and that's going to take some time. Now, you need to build utilities as well, so I'm going to start by setting up my grid. And what's nice is you can see here between the roads, you can actually see the density of buildings that you can build. So I'm actually going to extend this out further, and you can actually zoom out of the map, and I want to build a straight line which is relatively even to what I currently have already built. And then I'm going to do this to even things out. I think this is even. It's hard to tell, to be honest, so I'm actually going to start off over here. And I'm going to keep the grids a little bit apart. Let's see. What is a straight line? This is kind of tough to tell, but this doesn't look straight. Or maybe it is. Yes, it is. So 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to start off with that. But now we need to get, water for these people. So over here you'll see that, oh hey, I have all of these buildings, or residential people, and they're gonna need water. But before I do that, I'm gonna go to the commercial zone over here so that people can... Oh, so what can people do? Oh right, so that they can buy stuff, so I can make money. And there's also an economy tab. Right now, we'll come back to this. First, let's get people some water. Now, it's very important that you build your sewer or your water drain pipe away from going upstream. So we're gonna build the water pumping station first. I'm gonna build it right here. And I'll build it right here. You can opt for a water tower or a water pumping station. I opted for water pumping station mainly because it is going to be cheaper in the long run in terms of maintenance. Because it's going to have more output for pumping capacity, whereas this one only has 60,000, but you're paying the same amount of money. So, with that being said, I'm actually going to reduce this capacity. Currently you can see the capacity, consumption, and production capacity, which is 0 at the moment, because I need power. So power is also pretty important, so let me add a wind turbine right behind these businesses. I'll put one right here. Yeah, I guess I'll put it here for now. Okay, so this is gonna power up my water pumps, but it also tells me how much electricity I'm producing. 8 megawatts, and we're currently consuming 2. And here I'm actually producing no water because I need pipes to get to the masses. And what's nice is you can kind of see, alright, where is this water gonna go? Well, it's gonna go this way. I'm trying to maximize the efficiency of this, so I'm gonna do it like right here. I like a straight line, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay. So now everyone has water, because you can see the water table here. And we are producing 78,000 metric tons of water. So let's fix that by reducing our budget to 50%, which would in theory reduce our cost here in terms of maintenance. So 191 now, and then the water table will drop to 30,000, and that's, you know, we're trying to be efficient with our money. It is the beginning of the town. We currently still have 46,000 dollars, sims, whatever you want to call it. Not entirely sure what the proper terminology is, but let's call them sims for now. Starting with C, by the way. Okay, so water table, they can overlap. I do kind of like this. You can kind of see, alright, I'm not just like arbitrarily throwing down water pipes. So I can see my water table. And then if I want to be efficient, I probably want to go here. Make a nice road down over here. And then I need to build a a water drain pipe. And you can see the flow of the water here. The river is going downstream this way, this one's going downstream that way. Now, I could put it right here, but that would be silly, so I'm going to put it away from everybody. I'm going to put it where it can affect my city the least, I guess, which would be over here. Also, let me click on this, you know, like world map or region map, so you can actually expand the city, and you'll be able to see that later. Whoa, what happened? Oh, right. Gotta build my drain pipe. So I'm gonna build it right here, where it's far enough that I wouldn't particularly care too much. Only problem is, it's kind of pricey to get it down here. So now we're at 35,000, and we also need to power this guy up. Now, I could do two things. I could build power lines to extend it all the way over there, or I could just build another wind turbine, which will more or less just power up this guy, and then I can connect this to the grid later. But for now, I'm going to do this so that I don't have to build a giant line, because these guys also cost money, and maintenance. Maintenance is a big thing. So, I want to check as to how the power grid is connected. Alright, so it looks like these guys they have power, surprisingly. You can see that the power grid has somehow gotten all the way over there. But now nobody can leave my city, so I'm going to have to build this guy over here. You can build curves if you want. Going to, let's see. Let's do this. A slight overlap, but that's okay. Alright, so now these guys are connected, so you can enter and leave the city. And do that. Let's see, I'm just gonna have residential zones, low density in these areas. Maybe commercial. No. Just gonna keep building that. And let's see, we can also build cheaper roads. So this is 30 miles per hour, 40 miles per hour. Let's see, upkeep is 19 versus 32. So now it's important for us to expand and, you know, with the limited number of resources we have, we want to be efficient with our money. So I kind of screwed that up, but that's okay. Let's see, this way. This looks good enough. I'll build it like this. Probably have to go. Yes, there we go. One thing that's a little bit difficult is getting things straightened out. And as I say that, it's super easy for some reason. Okay, so we're gonna build out our industrial zone here so that we can actually have some money. So, let's get some industry over here. This is the pollution town right over here. Let's do that, I guess. And we're gonna need to connect our power grid. So let's see, how are we gonna do that? I'll do that like this. I'll put one right here. And this should power up this whole section. And over here. Okay, I'm gonna hope that that is good enough for over here. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. Gonna have to break everything over here. What? The space is already occupied. What do you mean? Oh, that's a road. Ha ha ha. My bad. Actually, now we just need water. Okay, so let's go over here. And then let's do... expand the water table like this. Alright. And let's check the economy tab really quick. You'll see that our current income is 874, and our current expenses is 794. So we're bringing in a profit finally, after, you know, spending money on utilities and whatnot. Okay, so let's see. Production 16 megawatts. We're still well ahead of that. Water's not quite there yet, in terms of everyone having water. Boom! There we go. So now everyone over there has water. The city's connected. Alright, so let's take a look. We have the water pumping station. And then we also have people moving in. And you can also open the budget panel to, you know, basically go to the economy tab. So it more or less opens the same thing. Alright, so as you progress, the game will unlock additional things. So if my population gets a little bigger, we'll see that we'll get an achievement soon enough, I hope. Let's see. Oh, I actually didn't zone everything. Let me do that now. Don't know if I want to do that over there. Alright, so let's finish building out our city on this side. I think this is more than enough. Let's see, this takes... I'm going to assume three pieces of the grid, so... that means... that's 4 pieces. That's 3 pieces, okay. And then over here, we also have 4, 4, and 3. And for now, I'm going to build a whole bunch of these guys. And people can... whoops. Okay, so let's fast forward a little bit so you can go a little quicker, just so that our city can expand a little faster. You can also have one-way roads, but for now, actually, let's play with that a little bit later, because we can have like a one-way road here and one-way road here, maybe 2 ways over there. Now, we want to be slightly efficient with our traffic. Right now, they're kind of going through there. So let's say we want to build... oh! Okay, so we have Little Hamlet as our first achievement, so it shows you what new features you've unlocked. You know, unlock taxes, loans, and different services like education, and the new buildings that you can take. And then the next one, our next achievement will be at 900 population, and we can do all these other cool things. So, it kind of shows you, you know, what you can work towards, and you know, more achievements as we go. So we're at $23,000 in our bank, and slowly getting up there in terms of population. So I'm actually going to try and make this place a little bit easier to navigate in the future. Road right there to break up the traffic. Maybe a road right here to break up more traffic. And then now it just looks weird. Instead of a grid, I'll take it for now. Alright, so here I guess I'll take the extra space. That's fine. A blackout again? We're running out of power. Alright. They're running out of juice over there. So it looks like I need to connect the grids, I'm thinking. Or maybe I just need to expand the... oh no, wait, the budget's already at 100%. Our water table is currently at half, so spending money efficiently. Huh. Let's see if this changes again. Maybe? It's hard to tell. Well, for now I'm just going to build another one of these guys right over here. And juice it up a little bit more. And then over here I'm going to build the other grid. Huh. I'm actually not sure how this works now. Doesn't seem like I need to build that. Okay, so let me finish building the water infrastructure here, so that everyone can have some water. There's quite an overlap here. Let's do that. Okay. And since we still have money, I can do this. Actually, I kinda like doing this. Okay. There we go. Now, when we expand, we're just gonna have lots and lots of water. Alright, this is 3, yep. And it's gonna keep expanding over here. This might not all be industry, but for now, let's assume that a lot of it will be. This will be my commercial zone. And these guys over here. Huh. Okay. Oh, so this whole thing needs to be a zone. Alright. So I'm going to need trash removal. So let me get some guys with a truck and some trash removal. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do, and here I will build my landfill. Plenty of poop for everyone. So here you can see how many trucks are currently in use, the upkeep. It's currently operating normally. So they're gonna go 30 miles per hour over here to do what they need to do. Well, they just need power. Okay, let's check our finances. We are dirt poor, but we are making a lot of money. Okay, we are at 1400 population. Alright! And, you know, we'll work on the new buildings soon enough. However, I'm going to actually pause the game here, and we will continue in the next episode. So I would like to thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.